So why am I doing an Ironman, and what does it consist of for those that don't know, and kind of why do I feel it's so important to be so open and so public about it? So why I'm doing an Ironman is because I wanted to challenge myself to do something that I'm not very good at. I think so many people that we coach and so many people just go through life and they challenge themselves at things that they're good at, or perhaps they try and turn the screw on things that they've done, like when maybe it's a half marathon to a full marathon, or perhaps you just don't even push yourself at all. And I think there's nothing like, and it's a cliche, a lot of people will tell you that one of the biggest killers of progress is living in your comfort zone. And whilst there's an extent of that I do agree with, there's an extent that I don't. Now, something that I aim to do for every client that we work with is we aim to inspire, we aim to impact, and we aim to help them be progressive and move forward. And that starts and consists with people that are starting off with a little bit of fat loss, or perhaps building a bit of muscle, or in turn getting a little bit of confidence in the gym. And then what we're asking them to do is we're saying, okay, we're going to help you achieve those goals because ultimately that's your goal and that's what we need to do. But also what we aim to do in the game plan is we try to take those people and we say to them, okay, great, you've smashed that, you've achieved your goals, you've gone beyond the goals that you set. So now you've got a different mindset. So what confidence do you have now? What belief do you have in yourself? What challenges are we going to set? And for some of those people, that means actually challenging themselves and pushing themselves to a comfort zone, that there's something to do, something that they've either never thought that they could do, or perhaps something that they've never even thought of because it was never going to be an option for them. Now, I'm not very good at swimming. I'm not particularly very good at cycling. For example, I don't own a bike, or didn't own a bike, should I say, and I'm okay at running. So I've run marathons without training. I wanted to push my running, and I thought, what's next? What can I unlock that is going to push my comfort zone, something that's going to make sure I have to train, I can't neglect it, I have to work really hard in order to be successful at this. And I decided that thing that had always inspired me that I never thought I'd be able to do was an Ironman. So that's what we're going to do. So the Ironman date is set. It's the 18th of August. It is in Copenhagen, and we're going to be flying out where Beth, myself, and a friend and their partner, two friends and their partner, should I say, are going to fly out to Copenhagen on the 16th of August until the 20th, and we're going to go and hit up the Ironman. So that's going to be a 2.4 mile swim, or 3.8 kilometers. It's going to be a 112 mile bike ride, or 180 kilometers, and a 26.2 mile run to finish, or 42 kilometers. So the one thing that I'm good at, which is running out of the three, is right at the end. So that means I've got to get through swimming. When I've started this process, prior to this video being filmed, I couldn't swim at all. So shout out to Harry Gow at Oundle School for any locals if you need swimming lessons. He's honestly top dollar. He took my swim time from 1,000 meters at 40 minutes to being able to do 3,800 meters in an hour and 20 minutes. So you can do the maths. That's more than half, less than the time. So amazing. I had to go and buy a bike. So 165 pound Noble Steed from Halfords, second hand. I don't even know if it fits. So we've got a bike fit on Friday, and then obviously some trusty old runners for that. So super excited. We've got a big week coming. We've got a big block. We've got some really exciting stuff in the pipeline. The first week of Ironman prep is here. So we are going to be doing 2 swims, 2 runs and a cycle per week at this first block, primarily because I've been having calf issues now since October. So it's about 5 months of calf issues, of cramping and spasming and just not recovering. Unfortunately, the running is something that needs to be built up because we've got a half marathon on the 17th of March and a marathon in Manchester on the 14th of April. So obviously they're to help me build up for the Ironman, but they're also something is a closer goal for me. So I need to make sure I'm putting in the focus on that and helping with the recovery. Not to mention my craziness of taking on the Glasgow High Rocks on the 2nd of March and also the London one in May. So lots going on in the next few months. So we've got 2 runs, 2 swims and 1 cycle. Cycle will just be a long one on the Sunday, and we're going to build up the leg strength and the conditioning through high rocks training and running. And then once all those kind of things have fallen out the way, we'll be upping it to 2 of each and perhaps even 3 times on the running, say. So that's what's on the agenda. So we've had a 2,500 swim, a 12k run, a 2,000 swim, an 8k run, and then we've got an 80k cycle on Sunday. So that's what's lined up. These updates are going to sort of be monthly, just to kind of keep you up to date. Obviously body weight stats and how the physique changes and kind of how I get on with training, because I know it's for some people it's something that they really want to imagine that they're doing, something that people challenge themselves to, but it's obviously very difficult. However, if I can do it when I couldn't swim and I don't have a bike, then basically anyone watching this can do it as well. So I just really wanted to encourage you to kind of step out your comfort zone, do the things that you've always wanted to do, not panic, not worry about it, and just kind of really be super brave and take on those challenges that, you know, that anything is possible. If you can train for it, you can achieve it. If you can't train for it, then you probably can't. So take some inspiration, set yourself some scary goals. That's what we did with the Ultimate Lot at their retreat, which you'll find out more about in one of our next YouTube episodes. And let's push on for achieving even more in 2024. So, hope you're good, hope we are well. We are about to enter our first full Ironman training phase. So, first phase has kind of been wrapped up, locked and loaded and done. In that time, we've completed over 80 sessions. We've completed 30 swims, 30 runs, and then 20 bicycle rides, 22 I think, so it's about 82 Ironman sessions, but they've all been about building up volume. So now we're getting into the specifics, we're getting into pace, we're starting off with like swim intervals and running intervals, marathon training is in there as well. So that is all starting today, the 22nd of January, and we are about to go swimming. Unfortunately, until we start the outdoor swimming, probably around March time, I can't share any content, obviously, because get arrested for filming it in a swimming pool, as you'd expect. So kind of this is what the idea is. This week we'll be hitting 20 kilometers of running, 80 kilometers I believe on the bike on Sunday, and yeah, so some real big things coming up this week, lots of work on as well. So managing that is going to start to become difficult, and we may see some 3:30, 4 a.m. alarms more so regularly creeping in. So make sure you stick with us. Make sure you subscribe. We are going to be doing this regularly all the way through to the Ironman. We are going to do it on when we get there. We're going to do it during the day. We're going to do the aftermath. We're going to review it. So this series is going to take up one of the episodes per month all the way through. So stay in the loop, understand what's going on, enjoy my struggles, live through my struggles, allow it to motivate you to go and take on those things that perhaps you never thought you could do. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you like the video and keep in the loop, because we're going to do these monthly until we get closer, and then we're going to start doing them sort of bi-weekly into weekly so that you can kind of get an idea of what we are doing.